Hello and welcome back to Superstarglam. Today I wanted to kind of play with makeup and I wanted to do it in front of you guys because I normally don't do this. I just play behind the scenes, I swatch things, and eventually I'll show you guys if I've been loving stuff. So I kind of want to work more and share more, like more of first impressions, playing with makeup, kind of give you a little bit of everything. Today I wanted to kind of play with a few little things. I really haven't had the chance to play with it except for swatching it. This is what I'm wearing on my eyes, so I do play with this palette and kind of give you my thought on it. So if you aren't interested, then just keep watching. So I already started with a crying face and I'm going to go in and actually try, and this is actually a sample of the Urban Decay All Nighter Waterproof Longwear Liquid Foundation. So I wanted to give it this a try before, to see if I like it before I commit to the full size. And this is in the shade 5.0. So this was the darkest they had. I'm not sure if this is my shade or not, so we will work with it. So I wanted to try these out. I don't know if any of you have seen these, but they're the new Real Techniques makeup sponges. I got rid of this packaging, so I'm not sure what exactly it is called, but this is what it looks like, and it is so cute. It is so adorable. It is a diamond sponge. So I'm actually interested to see this. I'm going to be applying my foundation with that. They also came out with the little mini ones, which look like this, and it's pointed on one side, it's flat, and it's actually like the edge is flattened at the top. I do like that it comes with the flat part of it and the pointy part. So the pointy you can get right into the inner corner, then the flat to really buff out the concealer and to set with the powder. We'll try these out together and see how that goes. Okay, so already this foundation is lighter, but it's okay because I'll just bronze out my face. I'm not gonna go in with too much because I have heard that it is like an almost full coverage foundation, but I've also heard that it oxidizes, so I might get lucky and this could probably be my shade. And I'm using the flat part of the diamond, and I did wet it. I feel like it's absorbing product. So far, I feel like you gotta use more product to have this work, but it's nice that it's flat, so it covers more surface, so therefore you're done quicker. And I guess the edges that it has here, you probably can get right around the nose area. So this is the It Cosmetics, and it's also a sample size, the It Cosmetics Under the Eye Illumination Full Coverage Anti-Aging Waterproof Concealer. Wow. This is in the shade medium. Now this is illuminating, so I'm assuming that it's meant to brighten the eye. So I'm actually going to apply it right underneath it where I would need more of the brightness effect. It has like a little pink tone to it. This actually would work for those days that you don't get enough sleep because it is hydrating, and you don't have to put a lot. I just put like a little tiny little drop, and that was enough for each eye. I'm gonna go in with the Age Rewind concealer. Haven't used this in a while. Okay, I'm gonna try it with this little gadget, and then I'm gonna use this one. This would be like perfect when you want to get under the wing liner, like when you do your eye first and you want to clean up under that wing liner. This is perfect. Yeah, that was That was really good. I really like that. So now I'm just gonna try this one. Yeah, this one is also good to go in and use the corner or even the flat side. I think the flat side will work perfect for setting with powder, especially also the nose. Okay, I don't know what just happened, but it was actually picking up the concealer instead of blending it, and it was leaving me patches on my forehead. I'm definitely gonna try to play with it a little bit more. I'm not gonna knock it now, but so far it was a little weird. And this one, on the other hand, is doing a really good job doing everything. I'm gonna use this one to set my under eye. So the flat side worked really good, perfect for setting the powder under the eye. So I also picked up the Tarte Pro Glow, and it comes with 4 highlighters, contour. This is the cream contour, and this is the sculpting powder. And it smells, yes, it smells like cocoa. So I'm gonna go in with that cream contour and carve out. Gonna use it to contour my nose, and then we want to hide the double chin. This formula is really, really creamy. Okay, I'm just gonna use the same thing I used, the diamond sponge, and then this part would also be good to use these little edges, because you don't want this to really move. You just want to blend it out and keep it in that little section. So that worked out great. I really liked that shade of that cream contour. I think it was not too dark and not too light. It worked really good with my skin tone, basically, is what I'm trying to say. The palette that I'm going to be using is the Morphe and Kathleen Lights palette. It looks like this. I'm going to take this matte shade to set my eyes with. I'm going to take this one color, and actually looks really, really pretty, to start defining my crease. Just buffing out the edges. So far with the matte shades that I've been using, it's similar quality to what Morphe is known for. They're easy to work with and they blend out really good. Flat brush, and I'm gonna take that shade, this one right here. I'm gonna apply that all over my lid. It's like a taupey purplish shade. Is so pretty. I'm going to take these 2 shades and combine them together. I'm gonna take this shade right here to the inner corner. So I went ahead and finished my brows and my eyeliner. So now I am going to use this. It's a little sample that I got. I'm not sure which one of my subscription boxes, and it's the Superhero It Cosmetics. And I've actually been wanting to try this mascara because I've heard really good things about it. Okay, so far this is not a wet formula, and it's doing a really good job in coating all my lashes and keeping them separated and not clumping up. So that is one coat. It's actually a really good formula. Every time it coats the lashes, it's giving me volume. But because it's most of the product is on the end. Only these the end lashes are getting coated and thick, and then the little ones aren't really, and it's starting to clump up. So okay, I don't like how it's looking. I'm just going in with this little tool just to separate all those clumps. Oh well, I have clumpy lashes now. If I was able to control how much product would come out of the little tube, this would be an awesome mascara. I hope that the full size isn't the same way, because it is, it wouldn't work for me. I'm going to take the sculpting powder from the palette. Whoa, this is pigmented. Don't have any new bronzers. Okay, and then I'm going to highlight. I think I'm gonna do like a mixture of all four. Why not? Don't have any new blushes. So I'm gonna go back to the palette and take this shimmery little guy right here and apply that all over my lower lash line. Now I'm gonna take this shade right here and put it right underneath that and keep it in the outer corner. And to really buff out under there and blend all the edges on the lower lash line, I'm gonna take this color again and just buff out the edges with it. I'm gonna take the Masterpiece Max High Volume Definition Mascara in Velvet Black for the lower lash line. Just because I'm going to be extra, I'm actually gonna take a tiny bit of this one and just apply just a tiny bit, like right there. See? Just a little. So I picked these up at Walgreens, and it's the lip paint. I believe it's called like Lip Tattoos or Tattoo Junkie, something like that is the brand. But this is, it just says a lip paint, long lasting, smudge proof lip color in the shade Vixen. And it came with this, what's called Lip Effects little powder, and it makes it metallic. I'm gonna go in with the Jordana Cabaret. This is really dark. This reminds me of the liquid lipstick from Amrezy with Lipland in the shade Montenegro. Okay, and you're supposed to let this dry before you go in with the powder. And here is the stuff. It's not bad. I thought it was gonna be really bright. I'm really digging this. It's so pretty. It doesn't come off. The powder actually adhered to the thing and it doesn't come off. So let me do something with this hair and I'll be right back. This is the final look. I would definitely recommend this palette. I mean, you can't go wrong. $14.99. How many palettes can you ever buy for $14.99 that would function for everyday use is the question. For the most part, all these shades are wearable. All these shades are colors that I would definitely wear on a consistent basis. Some of these shades you probably already own if you are a fan of Morphe and you have purchased some other palettes before, and some of them were created by Kathleen herself and she included them in this palette. So I really did like this mascara, the It Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. I definitely have to be careful with how much product is in the brush before I go and use it, because it can get out of control. This is definitely what I like. I like them to give me separation, length, and volume, and I think this definitely works out. I don't know if the full size works the same way. If it does, then just scrape off the excess product, because this is buildable, but like I said, the formula can get crazy super fast. So definitely love this mascara. I actually did enjoy the It Bye Bye Under Eye concealer. It is thick, and like I said, you have to go in very lightly handedly with this, because a little bit does go a long way. But the idea behind it to brighten your eye, it's kind of like a corrector in the pink shade, but it does have some reflecting light in it, so definitely help to brighten this area. I would definitely give this a try, and just because it does seem like it's a little on the greasy side because of the thick consistency, it does seem like it might be a little oily, but it's not bad, because you need the moisture so that it doesn't look so dry under your eyes. So that's what I really did love about this concealer. The foundation actually did work out, and I don't think the shade was off, but what I can tell is that this foundation would not be good for those that are dry, because I can already kind of see a little bit of tightness going around in some of the areas that I do tend to get a little dry, because I do have combination skin. So I'm sure it would work awesome for oily, all over oily, but combination, I'm not so sure. I think it would definitely cling on to dry patches. And if it's true what everybody claims, that it's that it truly does last long, then this would be an awesome foundation to use. So I really did enjoy this palette. This shade for contouring was really good. It was creamy. I actually preferred this. So I have two palettes that have a cream contour shade. I think I prefer the tone of this one. It was the perfect shade to give me the right contour. So I really like this. With the sculpting powder, I would definitely have to play with it a little bit more, but so far I did like it. And then you have all these 4 shades, so this would definitely work out for several different skin tones, because you have the darker shades and you have the lighter shades, and it wouldn't go to waste, because you could totally do what I did. If you are on the darker side, you can totally combine all these shades to custom your own highlight. But it's actually really good. They're so creamy and buttery, and they're really good. They're like velvety soft. Look at that. So and it's really sturdy and compact, so I really did love this. Oh, let's just talk about the sponges. Actually, surprisingly, I really did love this sponge. For blending everything out, it was really good, and I really did appreciate the different angles that you can use this. It worked really good. So this would be like the It sponge for me. This one, I'm gonna have to keep playing with this one, because again, when I was using it to buff out or blend out my concealer, it started getting patchy, but it worked perfect for applying the powder and the preciseness. And it's you know what, definitely one of those tools that you need to have, just because it's so tiny and small, and you can use it for precision, for setting powder, easier. I loved this shade alone, and with the pigment that it comes with. Look, it doesn't transfer. Like I said, if this is just the same formula as other ones that I've used, this will not budge. Like, I will have this all day long. But I love this color, so fall appropriate. So that was it. I know this was probably super long. I really hope that you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I will see you next time. Bye.